Hi, in this video we are going to continue to set up PHP programming environment. This is the 7th video of xampp installation. In this video we are going to look at how to load and test example files from my website. This is a list of suggestions how you should use this video. The notes for this video can be found at this URL. It is case sensitive. The web page is loaded here. If you scroll down, we are going to look at how we can load a example file. Okay, in fact, it's example files. So let us first look at this example. Okay, this is a very simple debt calculator. So let's say you borrow $100 with a yearly interest rate of say 12% for the number of 10 years. How much you owned, how much you own whoever who lent you the money, and some other calculation is involved. Okay, as you can see here, this is a 2-page application. The first page would take the input, the second page would calculate the output. Okay, all right. This video would not be able to replace your textbook, would not be able to replace all the coding examples. So you have to read the textbook. The textbook can be found here. It is a very good book. Okay, you should read the textbook. That's the only way to actually learn programming. And you also can check out PHP menu, which is on the internet, a very good resource to learn all the necessary stuff about the language. PHP is one of the most well-documented language on the internet, so you should use whatever resources you can find on the internet to learn. The video is just to show you how to set up things. You cannot learn a programming language by watching online videos alone, so you have to read the textbook and look for other online resources. Okay, all right, so we want to run this example, set up this example on our local xampp server. So first let us launch our xampp server. So click on the xampp control panel and say I want to launch our Apache web server. So the Apache web server have started. Okay, and then let's say I want to load the video into my load the example into my C drive, temp, my PHP folder. Okay, we want to load the example here. Excuse me. And you know that to go to this place, in the previous video we'll talk about how to arrive at this place. We need to use localhost /myphp, which is the alias we have created to arrive at this location, to load the files at that location. So let us type this quickly into, let us Ctrl+C to copy and then come over here, Ctrl+V to paste. Okay, obviously there's no file here right now. Okay, another thing about PHP is if you look at a PHP code and view source, you don't actually see PHP code, you only see HTML. So let's try that again. When you look at the output, you don't really see PHP code, you only see HTML, because the server would process the PHP and convert them to HTML. So if you want to set up this example, you have to know the PHP code, which I load all the PHP code. I put all the PHP code in the text extension txt, so it won't be executed by the server. Okay, so that is the first one, and then the second one. So to load this, I'm going to create a file called, actually I can just directly save the input.txt here. So I'm going to save it, right click, safe link as C drive temp my PHP and change. Okay, let's leave it as txt first. Okay. All right, so it's a txt file here, and then I need to rename this to a PHP extension. That is my first file. And then the second file is here, so I'm going to save this again into my C10 my PHP, and then I'm going to rename it to PHP. Okay, let's open these two files. I'm going to open this and that in Notepad++, so I need to use my Shift key to select both, and then right click and say I want to open both files in Notepad++. Okay, so this is the first file, the input, and then this is the second file, the process. Okay, so let me make it slightly smaller. If you look at input, it needs another file, which is the main.css for formatting. So I'm going to excuse me, copy this main.css into C10 my PHP as well. So now I have the main.css here, so I have these three files for this example. And what happened is excuse me, the first file has a form using a post method to send the form to the second file, which is EG003 process, with the text box names, investment, interest rate, and years, and with a submit button, of course. And then in the second file, they will pick up the text boxes. Please check out the textbook about the meaning of the functions. I just do not have enough time to explain them in the video. And do all the necessary calculation. The textbook covers it very well, and then show the output here. Okay, so now we have downloaded all the files, these three files. So let us look at how we run it. Come over here, reload, and go to EG003 input.php, and we can do our calculation. We borrow $200, 12 for 10 years, and realize that this is running locally, okay, on your local Apache web server. Of course, it's on xampp, and then calculate. The output is here. Okay, this video only shows you how to set up, how to copy the examples onto your local machine, set up, and then you can change things to play with it and learn it. It does not actually teach you programming. Okay, to actually learn programming, you have to read the textbook and you have to look for other web resources. The video is just not enough. I mean, what can you do in 8 minutes video, right? Okay, I think that's a very good place to stop. And using the same method, you can download all the rest of the videos on the website and then try it out. Okay, but for the videos involving, for the examples involving MySQL database, so example 008 involves MySQL database, I would create some more videos about how to set up MySQL database. Okay, all right, thanks for watching.